Hey, what's up everybody, how's it going? It's Dan's Great here, back with more of this playthrough of Final Fantasy X-2, the HD Remastered edition. And we've just won the Sphere Break tournament and got ourselves the Lady Luck dressphere. And that pretty much concludes what I wanted to do in Luca, other than to play Blitzball, which I might have a quick game of here before I get going with anything else. I just had a little deliberation about whether I should continue with Mihen or not, and I've decided that, all things being said, I'm unlikely to do that, because basically, as far as I know from what I've heard, from what's been explained to me and what I've read, if I do the mission now, then I have to pretty much return in chapter 4 and 5 to really, get the full extent of what I need. So for that reason, I'm not going to go into that. It seems like it's going to take quite long to do, and the mission doesn't particularly interest me. So unfortunately, I'm not going to do the Mihen side quest in this chapter. I'm going to move on to other places instead. I mean, I'm thinking as the story ramps up, obviously from here on out we have, the story started to shift gears now as we move towards the real business end with all the Vegna gun stuff, and the world again is in danger, etc, etc. I'd probably try to take less time out of the main story to do side quests as we move forward. So especially for chapter 4 onwards, I'll probably do less kind of major side quests, unless they either offer really interesting stuff like the Den of Woe stuff. I'll continue to do that, and that kind of stuff. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But what I don't know is how to play Blitzball in this game, as stupid as that sounds, because before you could just go to a save sphere and play Blitzball, but how does it work now? Give me a second to just figure out how to play Blitzball. Okay, so I did a quick bit of reading, and I think, well, based on the FAQ that I just saw a second ago, it said I have to get to story level 5, and I'm assuming by that he means chapter 5, so I think I can't play Blitzball yet, so that whole thing has become redundant, so I'm going to move on. I think the next hotspot is Mushroom Rock. I think I'll head there first, and then I will do the next 2 side kind of missions that I want to do. And then we will start to clean out the temples of all those fiends and find out what's going on. So there's still quite a lot to do according to my little list. I still have Cavern of the Stolen Fayth and Gagazet to go to before I even touch the hotspots. So even though I'm ignoring Mihen, there's still plenty to do in this chapter. Okay, I remember asking who should have Lady Luck, and I remember I think there was 2 or 3 people that said Yuna should probably be the one to have it, and I would agree with you guys, because she spends most of her life as a gunner anyway, and very rarely spends any time as a black mage or a songstress, so I should probably have Lady Luck here instead of the gun mage. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Do we have any new Garmin grids? I haven't. Nah, it's kind of same old. Okay. Nah. Which one is Yuna equipping right now? High Road Winds. Okay. Okay, let's get that Lady Luck on there. Songstress is pretty much like not even being used anymore. I'd rather just use mixes to get negative status effects if I can, if that's possible, so I'd probably just keep that. Or maybe a Dark Knight, perhaps? Yeah, whatever. That should be fine. Don't need to mess around too much. Which one is Rika using? Let's get her back to where she was before. Which one was she using? That's Payne's grid. Okay, that's where we're at. Cool. Okay, let's move on to Mushroom Rock, because I do want to see what's happening at Youth League headquarters as the story starts to heat up. Okay, Shinra's planting a comm sphere. It's good to see him out of the airship. Okay, cool. Oh, great. Okay, the last time Yevon and the Albed joined together, we saw what happened, but... Oh, it's like a mini version of the ones in Final Fantasy X. Nice. Oh, this kid. Okay, Yai will... Oh, the ambient sphere wave density here is too high, the comm sphere won't function properly. Okay, what does that mean? Okay, I guess I'll follow him towards headquarters. And Yaivel's still on drugs, as always.
Gullwing's here. Where are the fiends?
No need for concern, Lady Yuna. Everything's under control. The fiends got close to our headquarters, but thankfully no further. The Albed from Jose assisted us in fighting them off.
So, Gibble was here?
Yes, his group also brought us these machina. You know, he said something which still strikes me as sort of odd. He told us not to depend on you so much, Lady Yuna.
Me?
He said we need to rely on our own strength to defend Spira through the coming age.
Lady Yuna, if I may interrupt, there is something I would like to ask you.
Sure.
As you are probably aware, we have not heard from Maven Nuge, our leader, in some time. Lady Yuna, have you no information as to his whereabouts?
I'm sorry, but we don't know any more than you do.
I see.
If we see him, we'll tell him to return here.
Thank you.
Okay, so there's a bit of trouble brewing in the depths of the Youth League, as they seem to not have a leader at this point. Yep, indeed. But I kind of agree with what Gippel's saying. I mean, the world needs to... Oh, okay, I can't go to headquarters anyway. So is there any way to get through? Yeah, they're cool, but how do I... So maybe I have to deal with the other stuff first. Yeah, I mean, as I was going to say, Spira needs to kind of learn to stand on its own 2 feet now, especially with Sin gone. Can't have Yuna solving everyone's problems. Yeah, so I guess it just means that I can't really do anything at the moment around here. But how did Shinra get through? I think Shinra got through. But I can't ride the hovers either. Shinra probably just climbed through. Damn. Okay, so I'll probably head back here at a slightly later date. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything going on. Alright, onwards with side missions then. So maybe this is where I need to go to once I've dealt with the temples. Okay, so the next place I want to visit is somewhere that we have not yet visited in this playthrough, and somewhere that I always enjoyed on my playthrough of Final Fantasy X, and that is the Cavern of the Stolen Fayth. Because obviously we have fiends pouring out the temples, so at the end of the day there is an Aeon there, so you kind of have to assume that there's probably something interesting going on there, right? Okay, it doesn't have its own thing, of course. Well, the next place I wanted to go to was Gagazet anyway, so if it triggers a cutscene straight away and launches me into a mission, then I'll probably do Gagazet first, and then go to Cavern of the Stolen Fayth. Okay. I love the sound he makes when he walks. Yeah, he got cocky with his sphere break, and then I fucked him up, so... Hopefully that taught him a little bit of a lesson about humility. So I didn't launch straight into a cutscene, so I'll go to the cavern first, and then we'll come see what Kimahri's up to, because the Ronso seem to have disappeared. And we heard someone say that the Ronso have started to attack the Guado, so it seems like Kimahri hasn't managed to restrain his people. If someone has a charm bangle, I'll take it off around about now, because we haven't done any fighting for some time. I've probably forgotten how to fight. I swear I had... There we go. Okay, and we also haven't used Riku's special sphere either, so I need to make sure we make use of all of that. Okay, Scatterburst will be good, and then Trigger Happy, level 2. Thief still has a long way to go. Yeah, I mean, this looks like a cool attack. I do want to learn that, and then once I learn that, then cast Berserk as well, but that's a bit crazy. So I might then, once I've learned that, then I'll focus on the Dark Knight and really get up to speed. That's some really cool attacks, including Kimahri's self-destruct style one. Okay, we can move. Got plenty of high potions, so I should be able to use Riku's alchemist ability to get some mega potion action going as well. Okay, so what's going on down here? It does look like there's some trouble down there. I'm trying to talk to this guy. Cavern crawler. Then Fiendside appearing out of nowhere. Some of the visitors still trapped inside. Okay, cool. So this is going to trigger off a mission where I have to help some people. I'll probably save here. So even though there's fiends pouring out of here as well, it's not a hotspot for some reason. It's only the temples that are relevant. Maybe the temples are built in strategic locations or something.
Fiends from deep in the cave! There are still some people trapped inside. There's nothing we can do to help them.
To be honest, I'd had enough. I wanted to blame them for turning a place like this into a tourist attraction.
Please, won't you help us rescue the people left behind?
Yeah, I agree with you, and I've already said what I think about turning spiritually important places into tourist attractions, but at the end of the day, we've got to help.
You are most kind.
Your friendly neighborhood Gullwings, open for business.
Okay, so we're going to help these guys, but it's going to cost them. Should teach them to turn it into a tourist attraction. Okay. They hold the key to unlocking the secrets. Cool. I have no idea if I'm underleveled or overleveled or just right for this bit. We'll find out soon. Hopefully I should be able to get through. Because there should be an interesting boss waiting for me at the end of this. I'm sure it doesn't take a genius to figure out who I might encounter in this whole thing. Teleport pad doesn't work. That was kind of ambitious. So will there be random encounters, or will it only be encounters when I find people? I think depending on how many you save, that's how many. That's the quality of the item that you get. Okay, eccentricities. Prefers parties of 8 or less. If he's in one of the first 5 in line, he can handle bigger crowds. Okay, so he's a good one to start with. But I don't know if I can make multiple trips. So can I only collect one bunch of people and then escape? Is that how it goes? We'll have to find out. Okay. Oh man. If he's first or second in line, he'll stay with any size group. Okay, again, they're being helpful here. So these two guys shouldn't be a problem with a group up to 8 people. So maybe I don't encounter anything until I actually save everyone. Gets edgy with more than 5 people around. If she's first or second in line, she doesn't care how many people she's with. So I guess if I take her, I can't have a group of more than 5. Let me tell her to wait for a second. Sorry, Luca. Let's get hold of this. Oh, there we go. Random encounter. So the encounter rate is extremely low. Oh. Okay, so it's the same encounter that we used to have here. Well, not quite. The okay, he's got a different name as well.
Yuna. Where are you going?
45, okay. Still not too bad at all. Grim Gaze still has annoying status effects. Just going to switch her to Dark Knight for a bit. You get to see the animation as well. She's not the hero Sphera deserves, but the one it needs right now.
Darkness is my ally. Those who cross me shall know its wrath.
High potion times 2, cool. Learn drain stuff. I want to see how good drain is. Let's click stop. I just want to see how long it lasts for. Okay, so you can't chain while the enemy is stopped. I think it's the first time I've used this.
I guess there's no choice.
So it does last for a little while, I have to say. It can really buy you a nice bit of time to heal if you really need it. But it's expensive. 16 MP is not cheap. Wow, he's legitimately just stopped. But he seems to have a decent amount of HP. But you can see Darkness seems to do quite a bit more damage than the regular attack. And I guess it works well with enemies that have high defense. So he stayed stopped for the entire battle. I mean, is that something that just works throughout? Be interesting if it does. I remember using stop in Final Fantasy 13 occasionally as well. It's quite good. White ring. Again, won't take a genius to figure out what that's for, but... What was this again? Oh yeah, forgot about that. Takes against curse. Yeah, I have a few little things, but I haven't really needed any of them. I feel like giving the Dark Knight Bloodlust, because I think that's something I love doing in the previous playthroughs that I've done. Where is the white ring? There it is. Okay. Let me just quickly check what Pain has. Let's put this on and give her something. Poison sleep. Fuck it, let's just give her something with a bit of HP. I'll take Yuna's one off. Not brother. She can just go with the iron one. And Pain can have a good one. There we go. So even though she's got Bloodlust, she still has a lot of HP. That should be pretty good. Riku is pointless at the moment. It's better? Okay, let's continue. Okay then. Fair play. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Nothing else matters. Okay. So I think this group of 5 should be what I need. So I just want to check. I guess if I end up screwing this up and I have no other opportunity to get anyone else out, then there's not too much I can do. I want to see if there's anyone else that's happy with... Whoa! Tats, take it easy, bro. Shit, where did he go? Damn it. Okay, that's a pretty... Whoa. Why is the red element so huge? Flan Rojo. Oh shit, I forgot to trigger happy. My bad. Level 3 items. But yeah, Pain is doing a lot of damage. Whoa! That was painful. Level 3 magic as well. Alright, need to be careful here. Let's just keep attacking the, whoa. 3-way. Damn. Okay, so these two are seriously tough contenders. I'm gonna escape from this one. I wasn't well enough prepared. This was the wrong battle to have a berserk character. I completely forgot that Bloodlust berserks your character. I guess it's good for weaker enemies because you can just take them out quickly, but... Oh, she got 1 kill. It's not bad at all. I think I need an alchemist for this battle because I need to keep healing. Sorry, Pain. Alright, hold on now. That did not go so well. I guess we're not going to use potions too often nowadays, so... Yeah, we'll just get Riku to toss a Mega Potion next time. I'm going to start her off as an alchemist because there's some tough fiends in here. I need that healing. Okay. Right, let's try this again. Where did that guy disappear to? Shit, is that like a one-time thing? I think I missed him. Damn it. Okay, let me just keep going. I quite like this. It's nice to see like other NPCs kind of interacting with you in this way. It doesn't happen too often in these games. How do I... Okay. She'll stay in groups up to 4. Once she's in a group, she doesn't care what happens. Huh? Well, if she's just going to reject me, right? Do I get another chance to ask her? Or will she break up the entire group? I don't know what happens here. I'll leave her to wait. There must be at least like one more person that's willing to hang out in a bigger group. Blue ring. Okay, I'm not even going to look at that. Him. If there are more than 8 people, he'll split unless he's 7th or less. Her, she can put over anything. If the man leaves, the woman will leave too. I think I can take these guys. Alright, cool. Okay, this is a pretty big group now. I doubt there's going to be anyone else because the magic number seems to be 8. Kids, whoa! Hold on! Damn it. Oh shit, it's 2 of these guys. And we don't have a lot of protection against the elements here. Yeah, this is punishing here. This level 3 Bandaga hits hard. Chaos Flame hits hard as well. Oh, very hard. That's a mean old attack. I'm not ready for these guys yet. I need to come in with elemental protection. Come on, Riku, get out of there. Just about. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've got attacks in for 1,500. We haven't even come close to anything like that yet. And magic that hits for 600. Yeah, these, especially two of them together. I'm not touching them yet. You've got to know your limits. At least if I had Mega Potion stashing ability, then that would be very helpful, but let me see how close she is. I might have to go for Elemental Protection around here instead. Ah, okay. Yeah, once I get the Phoenix down, then I will need Mega Potion. It's 120. That's very helpful as well. I can tell this dressphere is going to be awesome once it's done, but it's going to take me a long time. Okay, let me think about this again. I'm not going to be below 1000 HP, that's just not a good move. Fire, ice, lightning, water damage by half. So someone's definitely going to have that. I think this is useful. But then the Alchemist is going to have very low HP. So I think I have to leave Bloodlust alone. Especially against these difficult enemies, it's going to be too much for me to handle. It's the fire that's going to be a problem, so... yeah. Forget this. Whoa! Okay, she has over 2000 HP now, that's cool. I guess she could have Thunder Protection. Oh, we don't have any yellow rings? Really? Shit. I guess I can just give her some strength stuff to help her attack more quickly. Okay. Yeah, she's looking good. She can survive most of the Chimera's attacks anyway. But these girls are going to be in trouble. Is someone on the shell grid? If I can give the girl a shell, that will make life a lot easier. Hour of need? No. Okay. I might have to rejig the garment grid slightly. Okay. So when I'm fighting the Chimeras, Riku can have something that she can use shell with. Okay. So we're going to have to be a bit more defensive-minded. No one there. I have a feeling that I'm not going to be able to grow this group any further. I'll have to take them out. Okay, the little kids are there. Okay, let's see. Is it going to be something easier this time? No. Demonoliths are notoriously difficult to beat, but let's see what happens. Let's see what kind of attacks we've got. Osmos. I have no idea if it still has really high HP like it used to. Oh! That hits all three girls? Whoa. Okay. Luckily they don't do too much damage. And they're pretty accurate as well. Oh, she's got a scatter shot, I didn't realise. No, immune to gravity. Magic. Oh, she could have stashed that, I forgot. Wow, we're really hitting the next level of enemies right now. And we hit game over.